Welcome back to Film Dweeb. Today, we're diving into the dark world of The Crow. Join me as we uncover the chaotic production, tragic coincidences, and the legacy left behind by the late Brandon Lee. But before we start, let's lay out what we'll cover in this video. The background of The Crow and its significance in pop culture, the making of the movie and the anarchic set, the legend of the so-called Lee family curse and its impact on the lives of Bruce and Brandon Lee, the shooting incident and the untimely death of Brandon Lee. We'll end with a reflection on the enduring legacy of The Crow and the Lee family's contributions to cinema. Now I bet you saw the word curse and raised your eyebrows. We'll get into that a bit, so stick around as we look into the action classic The Crow. For those who don't know, in the darker corners of cinematic history, there exists a film that has captivated audiences with its haunting beauty and tragic real-life tale. For those who do know, an enduring classic stands the test of time. It was the year 1994 when The Crow, a movie based on the comic book series of the same name, took the world by storm. The production was already famous for tragedy, but little did anyone know that behind its gothic charm lay a series of eerie events and a connection to a legendary family. Now, let's uncover the journey behind the creation of The Crow, where darkness and destiny intertwined on screen and in reality to deliver a film that transcended its tragic circumstances to become a classic. Directed by visionary first-time director Alex Proyas, and based on James O'Barr's comic book series, The Crow weaves a tale of love, loss, and revenge. Inspired by a real-life tragedy in his own life, James O'Barr wrote and drew The Crow comics to process the grief of losing his girlfriend to a drunk driver. At the heart of the movie was the late Brandon Lee, a rising star destined for greatness at the age of 28. Newly engaged with a 3-picture deal, an immense promise, his future was bright as he embraced the role of Eric Draven, unaware of the ghostly path that awaited him on set. Little did anyone know that his reality would mirror the tragic romance that The Crow centered on. As the production of The Crow progressed, a series of inexplicable events unfolded, lending an air of mystique to the already atmospheric film. To get around union rules of a standard Hollywood production, and to cut costs, filming took place in Wilmington, North Carolina, where the crew recreated the urban landscape of Detroit. However, behind the scenes, rumors of a cursed set began to circulate. A carpenter narrowly escaped electrocution, a grip truck mysteriously caught fire, and even a crew member had a screwdriver plunged through their hand. Some attributed these incidents to the bitter cold conditions and the relentless night shoots which led to rampant drug use on set, but whispers of something more sinister couldn't be silenced. And here is where reality intersects with legend. According to various sources and biographies, the Lee family, known for their immense generational talents and indelible contributions to cinema, has long been surrounded by whispers of a family curse that only affects the men for 3 generations. Bruce Lee, Brandon's father, passed away suddenly at the age of 32, and Bruce Lee's father died at the age of 64, a week after Brandon was born. Bruce Lee's death was shrouded in mysterious circumstances that spawned countless conspiracy theories that unfortunately carried over into Brandon Lee's death as well. The tragic events in their lives created an aura of fascination and led to speculation about dark forces at play. As we explore the creepy coincidences surrounding The Crow and the Lee family, we're drawn into a web of mysteries and whispered curses that seem to defy rational explanation. Was it simply an accident, or is there something more to his death? Bruce Lee's final film, Game of Death, featured a plotline about an action star who gets shot on set while filming a fight scene, a creepy foreboding of what happened on The Crow set. A 1993 movie biography of Bruce Lee had a scene regarding the curse, featuring Bruce protecting a young Brandon from a demon. The movie came out a year before The Crow and was completed before Brandon's death. While the truth behind the Lee family curse remains elusive and speculative, its impact on the lives of Bruce and Brandon Lee continues to fascinate and intrigue. Their remarkable talents, immense potential, and the tragic circumstances surrounding their deaths have elevated their legacies to mythic proportions. The Lee family curse serves as a chilling reminder that certain ideas can shape our destinies, and the enduring power of their remarkable contributions that bridged the world between the East and West. Was the idea of a curse a self-fulfilling prophecy? Did Bruce Lee's enemies conspire to murder? Or was it just a strange, almost surreal coincidence? The tragedy that occurred on set was attributed to crew negligence regarding the prop guns. Only 3 days were left for production, and one of the final scenes requiring Brandon to be on set initially didn't have a gun being fired, so the prop master wasn't on set. A last-minute decision to load a prop gun with a blank was made, but nobody checked to see that a dummy bullet was lodged in the chamber. A dummy bullet is used for scenes showing a gun being loaded, usually a revolver. Sadly, when actor Michael Massey pulled the trigger, the blank powder pushed out the dummy bullet into fragments which lodged into Brandon Lee's torso at a high velocity. At first, the crew thought Brandon was just acting when he collapsed, but when they realized he was seriously hurt, they rushed him to hospital where he died shortly after attempts to revive him failed. After some negotiations with family, the producers decided to rewrite the final scenes and finish the film. Production restarted and utilized Brandon Lee's friend and stunt double Chad Stahelski to act as a stand-in for a few final shots. If that name is familiar, Stahelski has gone on to become one of Hollywood's hottest directors and a huge proponent of on-set safety. The Crow production finished being the first movie to utilize face-swapping technology for a few shots. Michael Massey was severely traumatized and didn't appear in any other movie until Seven, where his appearance aged drastically. He passed away in 2016. As the 29th anniversary of its release has just passed, The Crow stands as a testament to the strength of family legacy in the face of tragedy. Despite the untimely demise of Brandon Lee, the movie's release showcased his exceptional talent and marked a milestone in his career. The coincidences and unsettling circumstances surrounding the making of the film only added to its allure, capturing the imagination of audiences worldwide. It conquered the box office upon release and became an evergreen seller on the home market. James O'Barr donated all his royalties to charity to honor Brandon. Today, The Crow holds an interesting place in cinematic history, transcending its cult status to become a visually rich action movie with heart at its center. It serves as a reminder of Brandon Lee's immense potential, cut short by a twist of fate. As we look back at The Crow and the tragic events that unfolded, we are reminded of the fragility of life and the mysterious forces that can shape our lives. Despite on the surface having a premise centered around violent gothic action, at its heart the theme of The Crow, both the comic and movie, was about love transcending space and time. The enduring legacies of Bruce and Brandon Lee serve as a testament to their extraordinary talent, their unwavering spirit, and their lasting impact on the world of martial arts and cinema. Let us honor their memory and appreciate the enduring power of their remarkable legacies. If you liked this video and want to dive deeper into similar topics, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Here's some videos about other classic movies that you can check out next. We have some links below, including some affiliate ones which help the channel to keep running. I'd love to hear your thoughts on The Crow or any personal experiences related to the Lee family. Drop a comment below and let's keep the discussion going.